What's up, you guys? This is Bree, one of the co-founders of SmartWiz, and I am super excited that you guys are on the webinar, tapping in to learn a little bit more in the waiting room. And while y'all here, I just wanted to give y'all a couple of opportunities to just hear from us about some things that are true, some frequently asked questions about Wizzy and SmartWiz before we even get started. Because let's cut to the chase. Why we got to do all that small talk? All right. And so, a couple of things I want you guys to know that Wizzy is an AI entry-level tax pro. So what that simply means is, yes, we are going to be able to take all of your client documents from whatever intake system you use. You're going to be able to create a client on Wizzy, and then you're going to be able to put that information directly into your tax software, eliminating data entry. We're doing the first rough draft of this tax return for you. And might I add, we're about 91% accurate. We're SOC 2 compliant. We're IRS approved. So I want you guys to know and understand that this system is powered by Google, Pharrell Williams, and so many other super great investors who believe in the innovation that we're going to be pushing forward in the tax industry. And so I want to make sure that you guys understand that, because tapping in with this platform is literally tapping into the future of what the tax industry has to offer, right? I say it all the time, and you're probably going to hear me say it on the webinar, but we are the Netflix to Blockbuster of the tax industry. So why not go ahead and already get involved? All right. A couple of other things that you should know. You can have team members on this platform. I know a lot of people talk about team members and they can have team members. Yes, we want you to have team members at Adam. It's going to already come with about 10. We're going to be able to give you up to 50. And so if you guys want to be able to add team members to the platform and you want them to be able to have access to Wizzy, you absolutely are able to do that as well at no additional charge at this time. Right. A lot of people also ask, well, hey, can I have this on multiple computers? Absolutely. We want you guys to be able to use this on your, desktop computer. As long as you have, Wizzy on your computer, you guys are going to be able to use it, because I know some people have different offices and things like that. And so that's absolutely fine, 100% okay, right? Now, understand that when we talk about Wizzy being a platform that anybody can use, I'm talking about, I don't care what your intake system is. You could be someone that takes clients in person. You could be somebody that takes clients, information by email. You could be someone that uses Jotform, Cognitoform, Go High Level, Suite, Dash, Taxes to Go, Tax Dome. I don't care. Whatever it is that you're using, we're able to take that information. AI can scan it based upon whatever system you're using, right? And then we're going to be able to put it directly into your tax software. Now, you're about to hop on this webinar, and there probably are going to be other people that are on the webinar as well, right? That's probably why you're sitting here watching this in the waiting room. Something I want you to understand is that this is your call, right? I want you to ask all of the questions. I want you to come in with the energy in the chat, doing all of the things, because we want to make sure that we answer every single question you have. So at the end of this call, you can make a decision. We don't want you to hop off of this call and then have to hop on another call because you still have questions, because we have so many people that are asking us questions, so many people that one-on-one. And so we want to do our very, very best job to use our time with you guys on this webinar to answer all your questions, so that at the end of this, you can make a decision about how you want to go ahead and proceed this upcoming tax season. Do you want to do taxes the old way, the way you've been doing it, that's taking forever and spending a lot of your time? Or do you want to do it the new way, right, with Wizzy and with AI? And being able to implement this system into your platform. And so with that being said, I want you guys to know we are super, super excited about everyone who's using our platform, especially if you are one of those tax slayer users, because it does integrate directly with your platform. We're super excited to be able to take this thing to the next level with you. I know some of you guys are probably here just because you just want to see it, right? You just kind of want to see it before you make a decision. Well, listen, shout out to you. You're about to be able to see this thing, maybe for the first time, maybe for the third time, whatever the case may be. But we want to show you guys exactly what we're working on and how you're going to be able to implement this into your business, into your practice, and take it to the next level. So with that being said, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and get started. I'm going to see you guys on the other side. Can't wait to see you soon.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In case you missed it, my name is Bree, one of the co-founders of SmartWiz, and I absolutely love hopping in on these calls and having an opportunity just to share with you guys a little bit about what we're doing, what we're building, and how you guys can get rolling and enrolled with SmartWiz. I'm not gonna lie, y'all was so active in the chat. I was finna stop that little video and just get straight into it, right? Because y'all got me a little hyped, a little excited to be able to talk about what we're doing, what we're building. So with that being said, I do have a few little housekeeping rules, all right, when we do these webinars. Number one, I want you to feel like this is a one-on-one. We're doing a one-on-one demo with you. right? As a company, we were doing so many one-on-ones. It got to the point where we literally couldn't do anymore. And so we created an opportunity to be able to have a space to where we can talk to as many people as possible, answer all of your questions. And for those of you who want to be able to get started, I literally spend the last 10 minutes of this call getting started with the people who want to go ahead and rock and roll with us. All right. Number two, I hate being on these calls and feeling like I'm talking to myself. So I love to ask questions in the chat. I love to get the chat a little active. I love to feel as though we're engaging, and it also helps me with the demo so that I can have a great understanding of who exactly is here and what are some of the things we want to make sure we show in the presentation. All right. So with that being said, I just want to say tax season is almost here, and I gotta know. I have to know. Just let me know, me in the chat, if you're excited to make some money this upcoming tax season. Matter of fact, if you're excited to make money this tax season, but doing it a different way. If you're excited to make money because you're implementing new systems, maybe y'all got more team members, right? Maybe you have more clients, maybe you have a different marketing. Are you excited to just do something this tax season that won't be like last tax season and will allow, someone said, I'm putting better systems in place. Absolutely. That's probably why you're on this call, right? It's probably why you're here, probably why you're on this call, right? And so we are, look, somebody said the key words. I want to work smarter, hey, and not harder this upcoming tax season. So we're going to talk about how you guys are going to be able to do that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this is this early, but we got a giveaway. So I hope y'all make it. I hope y'all make it. Y'all better make it to the end of the call because we got some super, super dope things that we're going to be doing. And so I'm excited for everybody that is on. Uh-oh, it's insane to continue doing the same things, expecting different results. Tiffany, I might start adding that to my little flow. I like that. I might start adding that to my flow because you're right. Ooh, that's good to me. All right. And so with that being said, I feel like we're getting acquainted in the chat, but I still got some stuff I want to know about y'all. Drop in the chat, let me know. What tax software does everybody use? Are you a TaxSlayer Pro? Are you TaxSlayer Online? If you're Drake, are you Drake Online or Drake Desktop? If you're Pro Connect, let me know. Pro Series, let me know. What else I'll be hearing? If you're OLT, let me know. If you're TaxAct, let me know. I hear all of them all the time, so I'm just trying to get an idea of who we got on the call. All right, so I got Asia Tax Slayer, Antonio Pro Series. Tina uses Drake Desktop. Thank you for being specific. Elena Tax Slayer Pro. Michael OLT. Kendra Drake. Is that desktop or online? Vicky Drake Desktop. Cool. Denise Tax Slayer Pro. Cool. Let's see. It's a nice little mixture. It's a nice little mixture here. It's a nice little mixture. TaxWise Web Mercedes. Cool. Roy says, I'm looking for recommendations. I got a recommendation for you, Roy, for sure. So make sure you stay on this call. Angel, TaxSlayer Pro. All right, cool. Cool. TaxWise Online, Mabel. Cool. Someone said, I'm new. I'm brand new. Hey, for the new person, this is amazing. It's an amazing opportunity for you, for my new people who are on the call. Raquel, I know Raquel. Why I know your name? I know Raquel. I know that name. I also know Deteria. I know that name too. I know those names. I know those names look a little familiar. Those names look a little familiar to me. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go into a super quick presentation. I want to be able to show you guys a couple of the different things that we're doing. I want to be able to answer a lot of the questions that I know you guys are gonna have. Listen to me. If you guys have anything as I'm presenting, please feel free to ask all of your questions in the chat because I want to make sure that we're able to spend this time together and that you're able to ask whatever questions you possibly can ask, okay? Because I'm going to ask the first one. And my first question is always, which part of tax season would you eliminate today if you could? Is it A, data entry into the software? Drop an A in the chat. Is it B, fixing messy organizers? D, not having enough time for other things? Or D, all of the above? Right? And if y'all anything like me, see, I knew it. I knew I had cousins on the call. If y'all anything like me, you're gonna say D, right? Because one thing that I learned very, very early on, just being a founder, being someone who runs a business, is that I want to be able to have my time back. And everything you see on this list, all of the above, it takes away my time. Time is literally the enemy of every single tax professional, right? And so why are we even able to talk about this? What makes us valid, right? Why can we talk to you guys about this? Well, that's because back in 2016, we were a team of tax professionals. It was literally five of us doing about 2,500 returns. And if I could be honest, our customer service was crazy, right? We had so many different systems we were trying to use just to be able to do one client's return. And very, very quickly, we understood that we need to be able to put the best systems in place because we don't always want to end up hiring more people, right? And so with that, we decided, well, what does it look like for us to be able to build something for ourselves? And so during that process of building something for ourselves, I tell people all the time, thank God we didn't consider how much it would cost. Because if we counted the cost, we probably wouldn't be here today. We went through a very long 2-year IRS approval. And so, yes, we are approved by the IRS. Yes, we are SOC 2 compliant. And I like to say that because I want people to know that not only is this safe and secure, look at heaven, not only is it safe and secure, but it's also efficient and effective, right? And so, why did we ultimately end up doing this? Is because we wanted to scale our businesses. We wanted to be able to do more and serve more. And somebody said, I already signed up. Glorious. But we realized that tax pros deserve a faster and easier tax season. If you agree with that, just drop a I agree in the chat, right? If you agree that you deserve a faster, a easier, a safer, a more efficient tax season, okay. So we all on the same page about the fact that we need to have a faster, easier, safer, more efficient tax season. All right, I'm just trying to make sure y'all on the right call. That's all. And so at the end of the day, there are going to be two ways that everybody is going to do taxes this upcoming season. Where y'all located? We're headquartered in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm in Houston, Texas. H-Time, hold it down. All right. There are two ways that you are going to end up doing tax returns this upcoming season. You're either going to do returns the old way or you're going to do returns with Wizzy. Okay. The old way is having piles of organizers and all of the different documents manually entering in every single line of every single return into your tax slayer, your Drake Online, whatever the case may be. And you're probably somebody got to pay somebody to help you do the data entry, get a VA or whatever the case may be, or you're the one that's doing it, right? And either way, you're either wasting money or wasting time, right? You either wasting money or wasting time, right? So real quick, drop in the chat and let me somebody say or both. Look, let me know. Are y'all wasting money because you're paying somebody else to do it? Or are you wasting time because you're the one do it? Just be honest with me and let me know. Because we're gonna solve it today. So y'all ain't gotta worry about that. But I just want to know, are you wasting money or wasting time? This, this call is probably one of the first calls where I had people tell me both. So y'all paying people to do data entry and y'all doing the data entry? We need to have a business consultation with y'all. We need to start talking business. Okay? Okay? So we got people that as soon as I feel like you judging, no, I just feel like I got a solution. Oh, that was good. So we either wasting time or wasting money. Now let's put Wizzy into place, right? To where now you're able to integrate with your organizer literally in seconds. Someone said didn't know there was another way. That is good to me. She said I didn't even know there was another way to do this. Then you got Wizzy able to do the return for you. Y'all making me feel like I gotta go to a place on this call. This is great. Y'all are making this so easy for me, right? So Wizzy does the return for you, and now this puts you in a place to where I don't know. Everybody is a little bit different on what they would focus on if they didn't have to do data entry. Some people would focus on building their teams. Some people would focus on, marketing their business and scaling their business. Some people would want to be able to focus on being able to just promote in a different type of way or whatever the case may be. And so I know everybody is a little bit different when it comes to that. But the point is that you're now able to replace that time with doing something that ultimately is an income producing activity. I'm really big on IPAs, right? Income producing activities. And that's what we want you guys to be able to focus on, right? Because ultimately, we already know and we understand, right? That you guys are having hundreds of clients spending hours doing those returns. And so we wanted to make sure it was very easy for you guys to be able to integrate whatever your client intake system is so that it can work alongside your current process and your current setup. And so the question is, what if I don't have an organizer? I use my own intake form from Microsoft Word. Perfect. I don't care what you use for intake. You're going to be able to take that information one way or another, and you're going to be able to lock in with Wizzy. So I don't care if you're in person and you got people giving you the documents in person. Cool. Just take a picture of the documents and we'll upload that to Wizzy. I don't care if they send you emails. Great. Download the emails and upload the documents to Wizzy. You can have it in Google form, Google Drive. Cool. Upload it to Wizzy. You can have Jot form, Cognito form, Sweet Dash, Go High Level, Tax Dome, Taxes to Go, your own personalized CRM that you built and created. I don't care. right? I don't care what you use. Matter of fact, drop in the chat what you guys use. What do you guys use for your client intake, just so we have an idea, just so we know. Just so we know. I want to see if there's something I never probably seen before. I literally have seen it all. Canopy, Atom. We done seen it. Y'all naming a lot of the stuff that we done seen. Yep. Cognito, in person, job form. Yep. Job form, taxes to go. Yep. Yep. All right, cool. And so we're all on the same page, right? So we all understand that no matter what your intake system is, you're going to either be able to integrate directly with that system, or you're going to be able to export that information from wherever you get it, and you're going to be able to upload it to Wizzy. So people can always ask me, well, what if I use this? What if I use that? What if I use this? What if it was so easy that it didn't matter what you used? What if it was that easy, right? Form site, yes, you download the documents that your clients give you, and then you upload them directly to Wizzy, right? And so now we understand that flow, that process is very simple and very easy. So I get that information from my clients. I go ahead, I do my data entry, and then now I can focus on reviewing the return, reviewing the information. We have a side-by-side panel that allows you guys to review the return while you're looking at the document, so on and so forth. So we make it very, very easy, right? And then from there, we understand that AI is helping firms work faster, do more, and earn more. So let me ask you guys a question. I always love to ask this question because I think it puts things into perspective, right? Um, who on this call is familiar with a Blockbuster, the company Blockbuster, where you used to be able to rent DVDs, but you had to make sure that when you rented the DVD, you had to return it on time. Because okay, so y'all know about Blockbuster, and well, look, if you didn't return it on time, you had to go and pay your late fees, right? So look, somebody say, "Oh, I have to admit, y'all ain't gotta age yourself." I'm just asking. I'm just asking, right? And so, oh yeah, in Redbox too, right? Right? But here's the reality. When is the last time anybody has ever been to a Blockbuster? When's the last time you've seen a Blockbuster? Last time you've been to a Redbox? It's been ages. Why? Because enter in innovation. Enter in an opportunity to do something a little bit different. Enter in now Netflix, streaming services. And the someone said, do they even have them anymore? The point that I'm making is that when you enter in innovation, things are absolutely going to change. And so if you are a company, if you are a person that is in an industry, right, and you're not keeping up with the innovation, if you're not someone that is ahead of the innovation, you will get left. And I don't know about y'all, right? But me personally, I'm not trying to be a Blockbuster. I want to be a Netflix. And that's why I always say that we are literally the Netflix of the industry, because now the way that you do tax returns is going to be different. Just like the way we view movies. It's different. It's changed, right? I can do it from my home. I can do it from I can literally do it on my iPad now, right? And so the reality is that you want to make sure that you're the CEO, you're the tax professional that is ahead of the curve when it comes to innovation. And that is why you guys obviously are on this call today, is because you're not somebody that wants to get left behind in the age of innovation. Because we understand that 80% of the manual prep work can now be done for you, and it's going to be able to be automated, right? Which also means that you're going to be able to have a faster turnaround. More clients are going to be able to serve. Their expectations may change. And you got less of the admin work. And so now you can actually focus on this concept of the done for you tax return prep. You upload and connect your organizer. Wizzy does the return for you. And now all you have to focus on is doing the review and actually being a tax professional. And so you get to have a little bit of a hands-off experience, if you will, right? That is the beauty of AI. That is the beauty of being able to enter into an industry and say, hey, I want to be in the front of the innovation. So now with that being said, I want to go ahead and show you guys in real time what this is going to look like. All right. So if y'all are good with me being able to go ahead and show my screen and show you guys what it's going to look like in real time, just drop show me in the chat if we can go ahead and move forward to the demo. I want to make sure that everybody on the same page and we can go ahead and we can move forward. All right, we can go ahead and we can move forward. All right, I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Cool, 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 cool. All right, perfect. So now with that being said, I want to go ahead and share with you guys what this is going to be able to look like in real time. All right. And so for some of you guys, I think for the most part, we got a lot of TaxSlayer people that's on the line. So I'll just go ahead and log into the TaxSlayer just so you can see a little bit of what that'll kind of look like. So I log into my TaxSlayer, right? And immediately I'll have my tax layer pulled up right here on my screen. Now, if y'all noticed, in the top right hand corner, I have a little whizzy head. Now, this happens because once you guys are onboarded to our platform, we got a self onboarding platform. It takes maybe 3 to 5 minutes. You're going to be able to pin Wizzy to your browser. And so you are going to use a Chrome extension, right? You download Chrome if you don't use Chrome. You're going to be a Chrome extension, and you can go ahead and click that Wizzy whenever you're ready to go in and start a return in real time. So notice now I got my tax layer on the left and I got my Wizzy right here on the right. Now, the first thing I want you guys to know is if I go to my settings, all right, is that I can run my entire business right here, right? I got my account information, the business information, supported forms, the team management. So if you're somebody on this call and you have multiple team members, right? I don't know if anybody on this call got team members or not, but we allow you guys to have up to 50 team members, right? We're not hitting you over the head or anything like that. We want you to add your team members onto the platform. All right. And so if you got team members, your team members will be able to go ahead and onboard to the platform as well. Okay. And so you guys are going to be good to go there. All right. So now if I navigate back to my home screen, you'll be able to see a couple of different options and a couple of different buttons here. There are two that I'm going to focus on, right? And the first one's going to be add a client. All right. So now I'm going to show you guys the process of being able to add your clients to Wizzy as they come in for the tax season. So the first thing you guys are going to see is import from, job form, cognito form, go high level, suite dash, so on and so forth, right? And so with that, what I want you guys to know is that if I click on this job form, it's so easy. All I got to do then is go log into my job form and our AI is going to be able to sync it directly for you. So all that literally means is that once you guys log in to your job form platform in real time, we will then be able to go ahead and make sure that all of your clients that upload their information into your job form are going to automatically be synced over directly into your Wizzy platform. So it makes it super easy if you're on one of those platforms. Now, let's say if I have, I think I saw taxes to go in here. I think I saw tax dome in here. What else I saw? I saw someone say that, hey, I use my own Microsoft. Or I got people that come in person. I got people that just send me emails with their documents. Great. You guys are, yeah, I got form site, right? Great. And so what the process is going to look like for you guys is just as simple. You guys are going to be able to click this button and drop your client's documents right here. And so let's just say you want to be able to, take this information that's in your downloads or wherever the documents may be, and you want to just be able to, in real time, you want to upload those documents right there, and you're going to be able to create the client in real time. Right? And so they say, Eric, the same process I just showed is exactly how it's going to look on taxes to go. It's exactly how it's going to look when you send an email, whatever the case may be. All you're going to do is export from taxes to go, and then you're going to upload the documents right here. So you click this button, that information gets saved to your computer, and in real time, you're going to be able to upload it right onto Wizzy, no matter what platform you use, and that account is going to be created. I got you, Eric. No worries. I'll make it simple, brother. I'll make it simple. So now that person is going to show up in my view client list. And so now let's say I got my view client list, and these are all of the different clients that I have, right? Whether I got them from in-person, taxes to go high level, job form, email, whatever the case may be. So these are my clients. So let's say I click on a client, right? So I click on one of my clients, and there's a couple of things that you guys are going to be able to see. The first thing that you guys, can you upload multiple documents at once? Absolutely. What will get exported? This is super important because we want you guys to know that we're able to do the full 1040 and single member LLCs right now. All right. And so for my people who might do business returns and all that type of stuff, you got the C Corps, S Corps partnerships and things like that. We have that coming up the pipeline. All right. So that's something you can get excited for. But right now we're doing a full 1040 and single member LLCs. When it comes to that Schedule C and the Schedule E, we're going to start those for you, but you're still going to manually enter in that information just because y'all know how that get. You want to be able to do that. And so you'll manually enter in that information the way that you still do. All right. And so now I have my client information. You also are able to upload documents as well. Sometimes y'all know clients, I'm cool with that. Thanks, Heaven. Y'all know sometimes clients forget their documents, so you can upload documents as well. Now, I see that I have my client information here, right? And so in real time, it's going to be able to pull the information off the documents that client has given me or emailed over to me, or I exported from taxes to go, whatever the case may be. But then also too, you'll be able to see the different documents that this client has. And so in real time, what we do for you guys, I don't know if anybody has ever experienced, y'all ever experienced when like a client give y'all like a whole bunch of documents at one time, and then the names of the documents are like XQWJ12659, and you kind of forget. Maybe it's just me, but you kind of forget like what document is what. So you gotta like keep going in and clicking in and all that type of stuff, and you gotta like rename the documents and all that kind of good jazz. So someone said yes, all over the place. Look, at first I thought I was the only one because there wasn't nobody saying nothing. But look, I was like, yo, what would it be like if the AI and the technology could recognize the different documents and then be able to rename it for you? And so now we got that. We ain't got to worry about that no more. The AI recognizes the different forms that a client has and renames those forms for you in real time. So we're just making that flow and that process a lot easier for you, right? In real time. Okay. And so now just looking in, let's just show you what it looks like to look in. Someone said no more. Yeah, Tony. If I wanted to be able to make this bigger, I can. Again, when I talk about that side by side view, we make it very, very easy for you guys to be able to see the information and review the return, so on and so forth. All right. So now let's get to the money. All right, let's super that in itself is time. Yeah, that in itself is time consuming. All right, so real quick, because people always ask us, do I have to connect my tax software to Wizzy, yada yada yada, XYZ? No, there is no connecting of the tax software that's necessary. Once you got Wizzy pinned up in the browser, you are ready to go. The thing that you will have to do though, right, is notice how right now one-click return is grayed out. That's because you're not really ready to start the return. So what you want to make sure you do is on this tax layer platform, once I click that button that says select start new return, I'm gonna put in like a dummy, like a little dummy, social security number or whatever the case may be. And so what happens now is once I put this social security number in, it's gonna go from being grayed out to being blue because the AI is gonna recognize, because it's reading the screen, it's gonna be able to recognize, oh, now you're actually ready to start a return, right? And so you click the button that says start a return, and you can, reset Wizzy or whatever the case may be. And then now what happens is real time, you see it go blue. All right. And so once you see it go blue, this lets you know, obviously, that no matter where you are in your process, you can go ahead and click that one-click return button. All right. And so now, here's how this flow works for you guys as we move forward. I'm going to be able to, in real time, click that button that says one-click return. Now, mind y'all, I'm not typing nothing. My hands are up. I couldn't type this fast or copy and paste this fast, even if I wanted to. But in real time, what y'all see happening on the screen is the AI is doing the return for me, right? And so I'm not having to click from page to page. I'm not having to go back and look at this document, yada, 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 XYZ. In real time, what you guys are witnessing is the AI has extracted all of the information that you have been able to take in from your client, and now it's putting it directly onto your tax software. And so now we are eliminating what, maybe 80% of the data entry work that you or somebody you were paying would have to do, right? And so we believe, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, this is a time saver. We believe that this is saving tax professionals so much time that she said Jesus fixed it. Yo, y'all are giving me so many little sound bites. This is great. Right? But we believe that this is a game changer. This would change my life for real. Absolutely, Heaven. And we know that you guys are going to be able to spend so much time doing other things that actually produce income, right? For your companies, for your business, whatever the case may be, right? Let's see. So now that you guys have been able to see it in real time, right? I want you guys to go ahead and hit me with your questions, comments, concerns, all the things, right? Yeah, it's doing it as, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, this is real. This could be you talking to a client like I'm talking to you. And now y'all clients ain't in there for 30 minutes, an hour, whatever the case may be. Right? This real quick. She said my eye will not twitch this year. I want to cry. I'm just saying we making it easy. All right, so now let's get to the money. Real quick, I'm gonna bring my brother up. I'm gonna bring my brother up so we can go ahead and get to the money, and we're gonna answer some of the questions that you guys may have here in real time. All right. So I want to let's spend the next 5 to 10 minutes with any questions you guys have. If you don't have a question, I want you to drop price in the chat because that lets me know that you do not have a question and we can go ahead and talk about the money. If I don't see price, I'm going to assume you're typing. And so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to go ahead and type in your questions. And I'm going to start from the top of the first question that I see, and I'm going to work my way on down. All right. But first, I'm going to bring up my brother, Olumuyiwa because we want to be able to tackle this thing and make sure that you guys get everything that you guys need in real time. All right. And so I'm gonna go to the top. Oh man, the top is very far to answer as many questions as I can see in real time. Do you do capital gains? Yes. Let's see. Yep, we'll add to Schedule C. Yes, absolutely. Do we have to be on TaxSlayer? You got to be on TaxSlayer online or Drake online, right? TaxSlayer online or Drake online. Okay. So after Wizzy is done, you can review the return as you normally do. Yes, Roy, you get it. Yes. Yes. I think I missed how the return gets filed. You still file the return. We just put the data entry in there for you. Oh, I got a question for you.
What up?
Big brother Olu is here, you guys. This is Olu Muiwa, one of the co-founders of SmartWiz, our operating CEO, COO, and we want to make sure that you guys can get the game directly right from the source. And so I'm gonna ask you the questions, brother.
Let's
What
talk.
if the client is a returning client and not new?
Gotcha. Yeah, no, if they're a returning client and not new, it's fine. Wizzy still works perfectly with them, right? We do recommend that you don't use the pull forward in your tax software. Upload that client information into Wizzy, treat it like a new return, even though they're a returning client, and Wizzy's going to get to work for you.
Absolutely. Uh, hey, this for my devs on the call. Can y'all build a compliance wizzy because this is amazing. That's good. Ooh, oh, great question. Does this work for any year return on the tax software?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. That's a great question. Yes. So we don't go all the way back to like 2017, 2018, but you are able to do previous year returns on Wizzy with the software up to 2022, 2023.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How's the info transferred into our tax software? You click that one click return button, the AI extracts that information directly from those forms, and we put it directly into your software the same way you saw it
Do we
on.
got any more people asking about price? That's I, I put on the hat because I'm thinking we about to have a little rodeo or something. What's going
Uh,
on?
Yep. Do you think it's for this? And this product is for anybody who wants to scale their business, whether you're new, whether you're seasoned, doesn't matter. Anybody who wants to be able to scale their business, 10x their revenue, and really put themselves in a position where they're saving time. That's who this product is for in real time. All right. And so I think I answered most of the questions that I saw. All right. So I always tell people when I get to this point of the conversation, right? I always is it only for current filings? No, we just said what the current filings were for. So I always tell people that when we get to this part of the conversation, I got good news and I got bad news. What do y'all want first? Y'all want the good news or y'all want the bad news first? You let me know. You let me know. You let me know. You let me know. All right. So the bad news is that if you're somebody on this call and you're not using TaxSlayer Pro Online, TaxSlayer Pro Online, or Drake Online, right? You will not be able to purchase this software today. All right. You will not be able to purchase this software today. All right. And so for my people, I think I might have seen OLT in the chat. For my OLT people, all I'm gonna say is stay close. All right. We got a lot of people from OLT that have been asking for OLT. So I'm gonna tell y'all, keep asking for it. The more we see it, the more we get convicted. That might have to be the next one. And so OLT is in the pipeline. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I saw that one a lot in the chat. All right. So so if you are on one of those other platforms, Pro Series, Pro Connect, all of those different types of things, right now, like I said, we do work alongside the TaxSlayer Pro online version. And so we want to make sure that that is very, very clear to everybody that is here and is on the call today. Before I get into talking about pricing and all those things, you'll be surprised how many people will just try to purchase this thing because the pricing is so fair that they want to just go ahead and purchase, right? So I want to make sure that that is clear. The good news is that if you are matter of fact, if you're a TaxSlayer Pro online, Drake online person, go ahead and just drop a one in the chat for me if you believe this is something that will be useful for your business. Because I don't want to talk. I tell people all the time, I like who like me. Okay. So if you TaxSlayer Pro online and you feel like this is not useful for your business, one, let me know why. But two, right, we need to talk and have a conversation. Okay, so I see a lot of ones in the chat. So all of these ones are people who have TaxSlayer Pro online and you believe that this is something useful for your business. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's a lot of ones. That's a lot of ones. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up the pricing just so you can see the pricing, and y'all. Now you get to make a decision. All right. So this is what we're gonna do for the last 12 minutes of the call. Okay. The last 12 minutes of the call. I'm about to transition this call a little bit, and we got something special. We got something special that's gonna happen. But I'm about to transition this call a little bit for the people who are on the Tax Layer Pro online. All right. And we're going to have a customer conversation. So very, very soon, I'm going to only be talking to those people, right? And we're going to get you guys started. We're going to get you guys enrolled into the platform. So if you know that this is something that's useful for your business and you want to be able to get enrolled into the SmartWiz platform, I want to absolutely make sure that we can go ahead and get you guys set up. We can get you guys locked in with the platform so that you are able to use it in real time. All right. So we're going to spend maybe 12 minutes together getting you guys all set up. It won't take too long. All right. And so with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and pull it up here, share my screen in real time so you can see the pricing. Once y'all see the pricing, if you believe that this is absolutely a no-brainer, all I want you to do is drop in the chat, send me that link. All right? Drop in the chat, send me that link, and we're going to send you guys the link, and we're going to go ahead and get you guys locked. Someone said, I ain't even dropped the price yet. Let me tell y'all the price first. Let me tell you the price first. Hey, this thing is 99 bucks up front and then $9 per return. Not 109, not $100 monthly. It's 99 bucks up front and $9 per return. Someone said, I believe you. Send me the link. Hey, it is less than $10 per return for you guys to be able to lock in and get rolling. Check this out. You got two options on how you're going to be able to pay. You could pay by your prep fees, or you're going to be able to pay as you go. If you're paying by your prep fees, guess what? You can add that as a line item or a doc prep fee on your back end. And you're not even going to feel that $9 per return. But let's just say, maybe you got a client that comes in, they don't do a bank product return. Cool. You could pay as you go. Put your card on file, and now you just get billed weekly by Wizzy. $9 for every return. That is how easy and how simple. That is how much we believe in this product that we want. Oh, she said I was paying somebody $25 per return. Somebody screenshot that because that's good marketing right there. You was paying somebody $25 per return? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's see. All right. So, really quickly, my team is already dropping the link in the chat for my Tax Layer users. Real quick for my Tax Layer people. Once y'all get that link, you're going to click on the $99 starter pack if you want to be able to get started. If you are someone that's like, yo, I want to just be able to lock in and I got the bread to be able to go ahead and pay up front. We have a pay up front option as well if you want it to be a little bit less per return. So you have that option as well. I'll let you choose which option you want. All I know is I want you to get it, right? And I want you to have a better tax season. I want you to move a lot faster. I want you to stop paying $25 per return. Right? I want you to get your time back. That's what I want for you. All right? And so with that, you do have a pay upfront option if you want to be a little bit less per return. All right? You could choose, obviously, which package makes the most sense for you and your business and where you're going. Now, we do recommend one Wizzy per EFIN from our multi-EFIN holders. And so today, we're going to get you set up on your main EFIN. All right? We'll get you set up on your main EFIN. Then we'll go ahead and get you guys locked and loaded. But you can't have Wizzy on multiple devices. I know some people got 2 laptops and a desktop, whatever the case may be. You can't have Wizzy on multiple devices. All right. So now, with that being said, for my people who are on the call, and maybe you have another tax software or something like that, this is the end of the call for you, right? We appreciate you guys for hopping on this call and taking some time out to learn a little bit more about what we're doing. Right? Please connect with us and stay close to us on social media. We got your emails and all the things. And so we will be loud about a lot of the updates that we have and so much of the other things that we're going to be doing here in the future. And so you won't miss your moment. Right now, we're just going to be able to go ahead and lock in those Tax Layer online users. And so if you are one of those other people, this is now the time for you to be able to drop off of the call.